Hey guys, welcome to the next episode of Let's Play Xenosaga, and for some reason the bling lights, they call them, on my HD PVR are on. Now we're just going to go around and make sure everyone's all happy and dandy. What's this one want to say to us? Oh, customer, don't worry, nothing to be afraid of. The family's always like that. There's a way of bonding, nothing to bonding about, I don't understand. Anyway, we want to head into the bar, the Iron Man bar, which is further down, and there'll be a woman in there who's crying over the fact she's lost her engagement. Let's talk to her. We're going to stay at this hotel. The hotel has been losing customers to the new super high-rise hotel that's just built in Section 36. Used to be run by the happiest couple on the foundation and the best hotel service. Oh, what's this guy want? Oh, a customer. This hotel is very popular. Well, I guess it can't be helped that most of the tourists go to the other side of the city. Now, the city has its charm. Why did I even do that? Hey, don't just come up to me like that. I'm doing serious, dangerous work here. If someone touched it, something terrible could happen. It's a trap to stop enemy skills. Got it? This is super effective against poison skills. Got it? Even if like you can understand what I'm saying, right? Well, if you really do understand, then hurry up and move out of the way. Bitch. I would blow that up in her face, but I can't be bothered. Hey, quit chit-chatting and get to work. Who are you people? You're from the Durandal, aren't you? Do you work on the Durandal? Man, this is exhausting. The old man's a slave driver. You could do with it. Let me do the rest. You an outsider? This foundation is comprised of people like us with special powers and physical abilities. Here people call us victims of the Life Recycling Act, but we would never thought of ourselves as victims. Well, I guess you wouldn't if you get supernatural bloody powers out of the entire thing. This bar has been done in poor taste. Everything is so tacky. What's that one? Hey, I heard the bartender's actually a member of the director Guy's fan club. I wonder if he'd taste along those lines. Maybe. What's this girl want? Oh, the bartender will get angry if you mess with that crank. The bartender's really strong. He'd probably beat you down in one punch. Turn the crank? Oh, yes. He's not going to beat me down. I've beaten many men down. What's this guy? Oh, he's going to explain to us about shit that we don't care. Anyway, heading to the Iron Man, which is obviously the dude called the Iron Man because he's the Iron Man. He's probably going to punch me now if I go in. Oh, no, he's fine about it, dude. Okay, well, let's talk to this woman over here. Watch out, this is a cargo elevator. You can operate it with the switch on the second floor. Okay, well, whatever. What do you think of my performance? Just kidding, the piano is broken. Wow. Okay, well, here's the woman. How is I'm so lucky? I can't believe I lost my precious engagement ring that my fiancé gave to me. He finally finds out if he finds out that I've lost the engagement ring, I'll be sure he'll be upset, so he'll toss me out like garbage. So if only I hadn't dropped the bitch. Get up. Tell him you lost it. Look for it together. Enjoy a romantic moment on Director Guinan's private beach. I'm sure you ask Guinan politely that the fish. How do you even know the fish got in there? Whatever. Shirley and Mary are really great. They're so beautiful. I envy Director Guinan for being able to be with those two sisters. Well, they're pretty much his bitches. Welcome. Welcome to the Iron Man. Please take any available seat. Did you go to the hotel next door? That's one really amazing girl. Her father was really family-oriented and hard-working before his wife died. Well, they say that they do say that people who care about each other fight more. He's probably just worried sick about his daughter. Don't see why. The bartender's long-winded stories are annoying. He boasts about himself every chance he gets. Well, he does look a bit. What's this go on? Man, I love this shop style. Look at that, Iron 3. I've always admired them, ever since I was a kid. I am who I am today, thanks to the comic. Okay, well, whatever. Why did we come to a bar like this? We should have picked a bar with a better atmosphere. These customers have been going on and on about comics. I don't care if it's an iron or an anybody. I just wish it'd be a little quieter. Okay, so now I've talked to the woman. We're going to head on to the next part. I mean, there's stuff we can do, there, but not at the moment. We kind of need to be. Where do we get into it? We get into it with our treasure, I'm pretty sure. We can only get in when we've had a sleep here, though. So we're just going. I'll just say that one more. My man, customer, red to see within this remote area. There's nothing noteworthy to see if you're here sightseeing. Everyone's been moving to the newly built Sector 36, which we can't see in the game. Welcome. Oh, you must be Director Guinan's guests. I have already received payment from Director Guinan, so please make yourselves at home. And then it forces you to go to sleep. Okay. She feels much better, that's good, because it means we can just get on with stuff. And if Shion's not bitching, it means we can at least have somewhat fun. Oh, what's this? I'm sorry, but please refrain from going back there without permission. Can I get permission from you? You know what? Never mind. That dude is just really whatever. Oh, customer, don't worry. I can't be bothered talking to you. This guy's gonna go, oh, what a customer. There's something worth being sold here. You want to buy something? No, we don't want to buy anything from this dude. He sells almost exactly the same stuff we've had before. So once again, the Kukai Foundation seems to be a hive of activity, and people say things which are mildly interesting. That's a lie. Oh, customer, this hotel is very popular. We've already done this. We've already covered this. Okay. I like the way these cars are all very old English. Did you hear they say Ganon has a love child? That's what Mum told me yesterday. And I heard his kid doesn't age at all. Mum was saying that maybe it's a cyborg. I bet Ganon's kid is cool. Oh. Poor Junior. The bakery in the next block is really popular, but sometimes the King's men are watching the place. I wonder if they're doing something bad. Man? What? I'm not scrounging for trash. I'm recycling, okay? I'm working. No, just like the space recyclers. Although I guess if stuff is floating around in space, I don't see anything wrong with nicking that. It depends, actually. Do you know anything about the statue? The statue is a self-professed acquaintance of a classmate that lived next door to the second cousin of director Guinan, who built this town. So basically, it's a statue of someone who has nothing to do with this town. Couldn't have said it about myself, to be honest. Bit of a twat, to be honest. Bit of a twat. What's this? This place. This King's warehouse. There's a swarm of thugs inside. If you've got no business there, you'd better off be staying out. Oh, goodness. They're like pussycats in here, really. What does this do want? Hey, you don't belong here. You better hurry out of here before I know what's good for you. This is Master King's warehouse. What are you doing here? King absolutely loves cats. He loves cats so much he'd easily give up the life of one of his underlings for a cat. Don't you think you'd be real patient to put up with that? Okay, well this dude is just going to talk about, hey, were you scared? Mr. King scared you, didn't he? There's nothing more frightening than the way he changes when he talks. Fudge! Anyway, do not destroy the thing in here. We need to talk to it. Remember the guy in the shop? Talk to me in Lost Colony. I keep saying Lost Colony. That's a Star Wars. That's a Sonic Adventure 2 battle level in Dot Colony. Well, this is the same guy, and he's talking. He's bothered about Tim. Of course, this is a rather creepy, and it creeps me out. Anyway, you want to hear it? Choose a great story. I mean, there is a good story, not really interesting. Choose a great story. He'll tell you about a secret segment key that's in a potted tree, and he'll he'll just tell you about being friends and cool. Anyway, this is better talk to him, King himself. Who the hell are you? You come here to see the great King who controls the Foundation from behind the scenes? Perfect timing. We'll see if you can keep the calm look on your face after seeing my powers. Ha! Oh, Jimba! Mwahaha! What do you think of my powers? You're scared? I bet you are. Cat got your tongue? Mwahaha! Meow! Was she looking at her chest then? Is she on? Oh, my Francis! My darling kitty, I was so worried about you. Wait! Where are you going? Don't do anything naughty now! The fuck? Anyway, blow this up and you get an escape pack. Which is kind of ironic, because you'll need to escape from this place fast if he has anything to say about you. What does this dude want? What do you want? There's no switch behind me. Don't concern yourself with unnecessary things. Go away. There's a switch behind him, and it does lead you around the Federation. That's wrong, around this place. What's this guy want? Dance, dance, dance. Well, pretty cool, huh? I'm going to spread this dance out the Foundation. Ha! No, you're not. It's a brilliant prat dances like that. Heh, this is Master King's exclusive deal-making area. This is no place for tourists like you. Well, you're a complete douche about the entire situation, so maybe you should keep your mouth piped shut. You guys outsiders, well, it seems like your first time to the Foundation. Now let's knowledgeable old woman tell you about something. The Foundation can actually move around. She says it like it's interesting, and we know. We don't care. We don't care about you. Shut up, old woman. They don't say much interesting at all. Stop doing that, man. Seriously, it's freaking crazy. Okay, well, head down here. There's a nice little bridge between the two areas. I will head outside afterwards, but this isn't... You don't find too much out in here. Oh, okay. This is a nice little kitchen to the dry cleaners, which we were going towards. Why are we going towards the dry cleaners? Because there is lots of items to be achieved. More importantly... there's a segment address number 3, which we can't undecode. Undecode. Double negatives. Alright, clean is not so cool. Mum doesn't understand how a man feels. I don't care about that stubborn fool. I'm leaving this house. What a douche. Seriously, someone should just push him over. You're a prodigy. You're a prodigy in a dry cleaners. Alright, okay. No, right, no, okay, I guess what? That makes some form of sense, I'm not gonna lie. Anyway, up here, you'll find a fish detector. So we're going to basically rob it of a fish detector. Aren't we lovely law-abiding citizens? Anyway, let's just head down there and talk to them. We find out a little more information about how annoying that boy is as well. I know, I'm just a part-time here, so I don't know the details, but this family sure knows. He seems to love arguing. Inherit the shop. No, inherit the shop. Blah, blah, what does the mother say? Really, that little troublemaker of mine, he never helps work and just wanders off. I wish he'd be a good son and take over the cleaners, but then he'd stop talking about becoming a soldier. That boy's got no respect. Not taking over the business is not about respect, you silly bitch. It's about what he wants to do, not what you want him to do. Jesus. That's one thing that does annoy me, is when people are like, you should take over the business. Why? It's not being selfish wanting to do what you want in life. Life is yours to give. You can give it to other people if you want, if that's what you think about it, but you don't do something necessarily because someone told you to do it. That's like, oh, go and throw yourself off a cliff. Oh, I don't know, that didn't make any sense. The second part of that rant just got to the point where I was just marrying about stuff. Okay, so inside here. So basically you've got extreme OCD. It looks like it's Trenkov's model. Ha! Oh, well, that was a bit disappointing. What's in here? What's he going to complain about? Man, the boss sees people like slaves and he says he's too shy when he even set foot outside the shop. Oh, whatever. I don't even understand what's going on anymore. Anyway, in here will take us, pretty sure it should take us to the same room we were just in. But it takes us... This place is too small for that. Okay, so we're just wandering about now. I don't really know what's going on. I'm going to pretend I have. I'm just wandering. Oh, well, there was something in there. Oh, what's in here? Nothing. Well, so there's something in there. Let's try it down here. What's this about? The boss here says that should kind of learn through. Oh! What the hell? I just have no idea what the hell I'm doing. Yeah, there's not much we can do in the way of that. In fact, there's not much we can do in the way of here as well. Anyway, one thing we do want to do is want to just take this ladder down and lower the ladder for the later usage. Which can't believe I just paraquated from a guide. I didn't mean to do that. Come on, Shion, off the ladder. Jesus Christ, what a hole. Oh god, that's what I usually do. Anyway, that lowers the switch so we can get down later on. At the moment, that we can't do anything here. Bakery smile. Oh, what a cheesy, corny ass corniness. Anyway, yeah, talk to this girl. Well, we're nearly done with this place, actually. It's so dangerous to stand here. Everyone hits their heads on ladders that's lowered from above. Why the hell are you standing there? Do you order something from the bakery and it just drops down? She looks rather cute. The bakery is one of the best on the foundation. The bread's tasty, and the cute girl at the front draws in the customers. One thing about this bakery is that the baker is really odd. He never showed himself in public, and there are very few people who have ever seen the baker, even among those living in this town. I would, but I can't. It's a Pac-Man! Clever! What, you got a problem with me? If not, then hurry up and get lost. I'm on an exhibit, you know? Can't you understand? I suppose that if you're around. If you're around, Mina will see me. Hurry up and get lost. Mina, I think, is a secret boss, if I can remember right. Oh, this man bothering you? The way he's sneaking around, his name is Johnny. He thinks he's the king's right-hand man. I wonder if that's really true. He seems to have a crush on the baker's daughter. But having to look at that pathetic display every day will make any love fade. Oh, poor Alan. Poor Alan. Anyway, this is all we can do here. There are, well, we've been everywhere now. There's a bunch of areas we can only go to later on when things clear up. But for now, we're going to go catch that fish. Because, for those of you who remember, what, like 10 minutes ago, when we were talking to the girl in the Ironman bar, or the whatever it's called, there was something fishy going on, and that something fishy was someone walking into me. Read the email, this is going to be of the pink book. Anyway, this is interesting. Hey Sean, how are you? I'm sending a picture of you. Do you see something in the upper left side of the picture? It seems to be a ghost, really. It seems like this ghost is really fond of you, Sean. He must have become a spirit and travelled all the way here. Don't worry though, he seems a really nice ghost. Okay, take care then. Bye. Now to me that looks like Alan, and I'm going to say it looks like Alan because of the hair. It's a ginger hair, he's got the same eyes. But it could also be Kevin Winnicott, who designed Cosmos. Now most of you will think, oh, he's just some random character. But once again, most random characters in Xenosaga come back and make wonderful appearances. No, it's true. Most Xenosaga characters that you'll ever hear mentioned will have some bearing on the plot later on. That's not a spoiler. That's a fact. You guys tourists, there are a lot of thugs in this sector. The leader's name is King. He claims to be diabolical, so you better be careful.
Hello, what do you think of Sector 27? Pretty different atmosphere, right?
Oh,
It was created in the image of the good old days back on planet Earth, which no longer exists.
well, actually, it doesn't no longer exist. It just no one knows where it is. They lost Jerusalem. Hence the title, Lost Jerusalem. I wonder. Anyway, we're going to head to the private breach. Okay, a beach which is private. And after this, we will end this episode because we're almost done exploring the Kukai Foundation. Well, we'll head off after this bit, and then we'll get the rewards. Okay, so the fish detector allows you to do, once a surprise, detect fish. It effectively allows a kind of mini-game. Anyway, this allows Shion to run really deep and catch that tiny little nippy thing. Anyway, what you're looking for is a rather fat fish. Or just a fish in general. What's this? Caught a small fish. Nothing. Caught a small fish. Nothing. Caught a fish that looks familiar. It's really difficult to see, actually. I'm surprised how if they did this during, like, with low resolution with televisions using composite cables, it can be really difficult to see the damn things. I'm having trouble seeing them now. But then again, I'm sat a little far away from the television. Oh, goodness me. Where are the fish? I can't actually see them. Oh, good lord, this brings back memories of Kingdom Hearts. There's a fish over there as well. Ah. Kingdom Hearts! Why do you forsake me with your bloody fish side quests? That's good. I've caught a fish with a medkit inside it. I caught a fish that was tiny, with something about 5 times its body size in there. Congratulations. This makes... Oh, you can see them. That's what the arrows are. Of course, silly me. Caught a big fish, the engagement ring. Okay, so let's just catch all these. This makes it actually really easy. I didn't realise it. Right, why is that fish sat there? Okay, just going to check on these last bunch of fishes here, and we'll see how that goes. I'm pretty sure I've got all these fish now, and the last fish is over here. There we go, yeah. Man, that was a waste of time. And I'll see you in the next waste of time episode of Let's Play Xenosaga. See you guys then.